What's up, Guardians? It's your boy Octane, and today's legendary lost sector is on Europa. It is Bunker E15. It is barriers, overloads, void damage, and exotic leg armor as the reward. Now, let's talk about my loadout. It is Fatebringer with explosive payload Firefly, hard light, and royal entry with auto-loading holster and cluster bombs. Autoloading is nice for Vex overloads because here's what's going to happen. Okay, I had somebody ask me, there's all the actified modifiers, nothing too crazy. Aerial damage seems to always be on a lost sector, so always think slide, not jump. Um, so let's. You missed the overload at the entrance while I was showing you what everything was. Um, next, next one I think is a barrier Vex in the next room. But let's talk about overloads. Someone commented on my last video and was talking about having trouble with overloads, so I'd figure I'd touch base with him in this one. Now, overloads this season with hand cannons, in my opinion, it's better than SMGs because if you're using auto rifles as barriers, I'd prefer auto rifles as barriers and hand cannons as overloads, just because what you're gonna do is watch that left side of my screen. See how it procced overload, but it took a couple shots. Well, what you want to do is to get it to proc. Thought I was gonna sneeze. Sorry. So what you want to do to get it to proc is shoot a couple. Okay, for instance, say yeah, watch out for the Cyclops. They have like auto tracking fire. It's craziness now. Sorry, back to overloads. Okay, so overloads, you have to hit a couple, like, damage a couple enemies for the overload to actually even proc. So when you shoot an overload, it takes you a couple shots to even stun him always. But here's the thing. Because of that, you can hit up, like, any ad around him. But see, the problem with the Vex one is you're just going to have to proc it on him. Because a Vex overload, he'll teleport like 30 times and be right up on you. Same thing with Fallen. There's pretty much no overloads that are going to be easy for you. Okay, so now the overloads. This is what I do. I just shoot them till it procs, and then when I stun them, I flip to my heavy and hit them hard. And it should, especially on a lost sector, if you're rocking the elemental damage that's like for that lost sector, like today's void damage, so I'm rocking all void. If you shoot him with a void rocket, it should make him finishable almost every time. Because what you do is you shoot him with your hand cannon, you proc the overload, and then you just get rid of him quickly. But that's why I like cluster bombs, because say there's ads near him, you're going to want to take him out still, even though you should probably go after little ads first. But the problem is you want to proc that overload fast, because he's going to teleport 30 times and then just beat the shit out of you. So, like I said, just proc the overload, stun him, flip to your heavy, shoot him with a rocket, and boom, you're good to go. He should be finishable and you'll finish. You'll see in this lost sector how I do it in some of my other videos. But this lost sector was really easy, so I figured I'd touch a little bit on base about overloads in this one. There's not really much to watch out for except for that Cyclops. And then while you're fighting the boss, this is very important. 2 overloads will spawn. I'll show you where they're at when we come by it in the video. Actually, I don't even think I go by that area at all. Just by the chest. By the end chest. To get your reward, that's where the overloads will spawn. But you have to wait till a certain amount of health. One will spawn, but there's 2 of them. You have to get him low enough to where he spawns that second one. So if you only took out 1 overload in this room, see right there. See how I'm like, alright, immediately ready to proc him, flip to the heavy, boom, finishable, done. Easy, easy, easy overload. Just as easy as the barriers. I mean, let's all just say like overloads are honestly, overloads are worse than barriers. Can we just say that? Because they're terrible, especially because most of them teleport 37,000 times, and that's the most annoying part. Because you hit them with a rocket, or Even your stunnable overload weapon, like whether it's a SMG or a hand cannon, he'll still teleport and he takes no damage while teleporting every fucking time. It's annoying. But the best bet is to just hit him, stun him, flip to the heavy, and destroy him. Quickest, fast ways possible. So, like I said, the overloads will spawn over by the chest, but they'll come to you very quickly. Or they'll be fucking with the robots up in the top part of the level. But yeah, it's a very easy lost sector, you know? Very easy. Put your War Mind Cell builds on for this season. The Void Damage. See, he came from the chest. Over by the chest. That's where he spawns. But see, once you take out that second one, you can wipe the boss. You know what I mean? Who cares? Excuse me. You can care. Who cares about the ads and stuff? You can just wipe them. But that's pretty much it for this one. You will get your ass beat by splash damage because it is void void splash damage. So avoid maybe staying up there. Let the robots take the aggro on the boss. That's why I always let them out. I don't let them all out though. I leave like one cage locked. But yeah, let them take the aggro and stay out from the top ledge if you can. But other than that, pretty easy lost sector. That's it for me. I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Octane out. Be safe out there, Guardian.